Archangel Michael says, the time for silence is over. Your name is burning on a sealed scroll hidden beneath crimson wax. A rusted key has already begun to turn in the lock. Two shadows circle you, cloaked in smiles, drenched in ancient deceit. A silver ring falls to the ground, shattering like glass. Their footsteps echo like drumbeats in a cathedral of dust. One bears a chalice laced with honeyed poison, the other, a blade carved with forgotten vows. Ashes fall from a broken photo frame you never knew you had. Your reflection flickers in the mirror like a candle about to die. Someone's voice, once familiar, whispers your full name in reverse behind the veil. Archangel Michael says, open it now before the sand sinks deeper. The door creaks open in a forgotten hallway drenched in blue light. A contract, signed with ink that writhes, slides into your trembling hand. Their faces twist and merge, two souls grafted together by oath and greed. One promised you to the abyss, the other promised to devour your destiny. Your breath shortens as a cold wind spirals through unseen cracks. The walls pulse with memories you buried in locked drawers. A locket swings open on its own, revealing a faded lock of your own hair. The weight of unseen chains presses against your chest. Behind them, an altar crumbles under the weight of stolen prayers. Your childhood laughter, warped and distorted, drips from the rafters. They advance, wearing masks carved from your forgotten dreams. You step back into a pool of water black as obsidian. Your name ripples across its surface, fracturing into shards of light. Your spine stiffens as the weight of justice begins to gather. Their hands stretch toward you, fingers too long, nails blackened and cracked. A ring of salt at your feet begins to glow with searing white fire. Your heartbeat pounds like war drums beneath your ribs. Archangel Michael says, this is the hour of unveiling. The scroll bursts into flame, revealing words etched in golden flame beneath. Your true lineage was hidden, buried beneath false promises and sealed lies. You were chosen, not courted. You were marked for inheritance, not seduction. They came to steal not just love, but legacy soaked in celestial power. A velvet curtain falls from nowhere, revealing a throne smoldering in sapphire smoke. Your ancestors stand behind it, their faces stern and luminous. Their eyes burn holes through the two deceivers before you. The taller shadow drops their mask, your breath catches in disbelief. It's the face of someone you trusted, mouth twisting in a serpent's grin. Their voice slithers, confessing pacts sealed long before you were born. The second mask crumbles into dust, revealing hollow sockets and a jagged smile. This one was never human, its skin cracks like dried parchment. Its claws glisten, dripping molten obsidian from realms unspeakable. The walls splinter as lightning forks across a sky that shouldn't exist. Your body is locked in place, but your spirit arches toward revelation. Archangel Michael steps through a rip in reality, wings blazing with blue fire. His sword drags across the marble, splitting it like fragile ice. He points toward the scroll's ashes, which spiral upward into a glowing sphere. Your true inheritance flickers inside it, authority written in divine blood. The deceivers screech, backing into the crumbling shadows. Chains of sapphire light shoot from Michael's palm, coiling around their forms. Their mouths stretch in silent howls as they are dragged into a door of smoldering iron. Your knees buckle as the weight of eons releases from your soul. The pool of black water at your feet evaporates into glowing mist. A scar on your wrist splits open gently, revealing pure white light. Michael lifts your chin, his eyes fierce but kind. He presses 2 fingers to your forehead, and memories explode like falling stars. You see every betrayal, every hidden sabotage, every masked lie dissolve into dust. A golden crown, invisible to earthly eyes, lowers onto your brow. The throne pulses, now open to you alone, your birthright reclaiming its vessel. Michael's voice thunders through bone and marrow, final and irreversible. He declares you severed from all false covenants forever. He names you sovereign over what was stolen and hidden. He seals your life with a fire that no darkness can mimic or touch. The room shatters into white light, and you fall through eternity unburned. You land upon ground that hums with ancient truth and living stone. Your skin radiates power you had forgotten was yours to command. The air thickens with the scent of crushed myrrh and rain on iron. Michael's wings fold gently, and his gaze softens like dusk over mountains. He speaks one final decree that carves itself into your spirit with unshakable clarity. No force can bargain what was born of heaven's decree. No mask can stand before the eye that sees all veiled things. No hand will touch what has been sealed in divine justice. The light roars around you, folding into your ribs like breath itself. Your spine straightens, and your steps imprint fire upon the soil. Your voice, newly ignited, splits the air with authority that makes dimensions tremble. You walk forward as veils dissolve, illusions melting like wax in a furnace. Your destiny, long encased in falsehood, bursts forth like dawn over shattered mountains. Your spirit, crowned and unchained, steps fully into the inheritance prepared before time. Archangel Michael watches, silent now, but unwavering at your back. His sword lowers, resting point down into the earth as the final seal locks shut. Your life, forever transformed, radiates with a blessing that can never be reversed. Archangel Michael says, "You have delayed too long." The veil quivers like silk caught in a phantom wind. Your name echoes from the marrow of sealed tombs. A silver crack slices through the midnight sky above your life. 2 figures stand in the shadows, poised and trembling with hunger. Their smiles flicker, painted over teeth sharpened by ancient covenants. Their hands grasp at chains forged in forgotten oaths. Your heart twists as the air thickens like spilled resin. A broken hourglass turns itself upright, sand flowing backwards. Footsteps scrape against marble stained with secrets. Ash falls gently from an unseen ceiling, covering your shoulders. A portrait long hidden bursts into flame, revealing eyes that match yours. Your pulse falters as lost history claws itself free from the dark. One suitor carries a ring wrapped in coiled serpent skin. The other clutches a contract stitched from faded silk and bone. Both stare as if they own the breath within your chest. A door creaks open in a forgotten hallway, breathing shadows into the room. The light flickers, stuttering like a candle drowning in wax. Your feet freeze as an unseen whisper calls your spirit forward. Archangel Michael says, "This is no courtship, this is conquest." The two are not lovers but predators, cloaked in honeyed lies. They battle not for your heart, but for your inheritance soaked in divine fire. The ground trembles as their dispute cracks open unseen soil. Golden coins laced with black veins scatter at their feet. Your blood remembers what your mind forgot, and it stings. A shattered mirror leans against the wall, reflecting truths too sharp to hold. Your reflection turns its head without you, staring into the unseen realm. A scar lights up on your wrist, glowing like molten iron. One suitor lunges, voice fracturing like broken glass. The other laughs, pulling threads of shadow between clawed fingers. Their struggle splinters the space around them, walls groaning like bending steel. You taste copper in the back of your throat as old contracts unravel. Ancient hands rise from the floor, grasping at your ankles with ice-cold fingers. An altar crumbles behind you, its surface stained with forgotten offerings. The two suitors chant your name, weaving it into unseen chords. Their duel is not of flesh, but of soul-binding power. Each seeks to tether you to legacies never meant for you to bear. Your breath fogs as invisible chains coil around your spine. A lock clicks deep within your spirit, long untouched but newly stirred. A book bound in scarlet leather slams onto the floor, pages fluttering open by unseen hands. Their voices twist into incantations older than language. Symbols etch themselves into the air, burning violet and gold. The ground splits open, revealing a staircase spiraling into obsidian depths. Your eyes sting as the truth claws its way to the surface. One of them signed away your destiny before your birth. The other vowed to steal your crown before you even spoke. The temperature drops as forgotten ancestors stir behind the veil. Fingers of smoke curl through the cracks, carrying scents of myrrh and scorched parchment. A bell tolls once, hollow and endless, vibrating through your bones. Archangel Michael says, "Open it now or lose everything sealed for you." His wings unfurl behind the thin veil, stretching across unseen skies. His voice splinters the air as a sword strikes down, splitting reality at your feet. A vault erupts from beneath the floor, ironclad and bound in shifting chains. It shudders, as though breathing after centuries of slumber. Your hand, almost without will, stretches toward the ancient lock. The suitors hiss, their eyes flashing with storm fire and pitch. Their faces melt into twisted forms, revealing beings forged of oath and treachery. Their struggle grows desperate, tearing at the fabric of what holds this world together. The key appears in your palm, cold as starlight on grave soil. The lock yields with a sigh that sounds like an exhale of eternity. The vault door swings open, light bursting forth like sunrise through shattered glass. Inside lies a scroll wrapped in strands of gold and shadow. It pulses like a heartbeat, matching the rhythm of your own. When you touch it, ancient seals break and flood your veins with knowing. Memories explode behind your eyes, too vast to speak aloud. You see betrayals etched in lifetimes before yours. You see vows taken on your behalf, twisted and masked as protection. The suitors shriek as the scroll's light ignites their false forms. Their limbs dissolve into ash and forgotten bone, sucked into the spiral below. A gate of molten brass slams shut behind them, sealing their fate forever. Your shoulders lighten as chains fall from your spirit, clattering into oblivion. Your chest lifts as stolen power surges back into your core. The scroll dissolves into radiant mist, folding into your breath and blood. A crown of woven fire and sapphire lowers onto your brow unseen. A sigil of divine authority engraves itself upon your back. Your heartbeat steadies, echoing with newfound dominion and truth. The ground seals itself, smooth and unmarred by the chaos before. Michael steps forward, sword lowered, eyes fierce and eternal. He presses his hand over your heart, and heat rushes through your soul. He speaks words that burn away every remnant of deceit and theft. Your lineage is purified, your destiny, unshackled and sealed. Your life stands untouchable, crowned by divine justice. You inhale deeply as the last ashes scatter into forgotten winds. Your body stands taller, cloaked in unseen armor spun from truth. Your spirit radiates with power stolen no longer but reclaimed forever. Michael steps back, his wings folding with reverence. The light around you stabilizes into a throne carved from celestial stone. It waits for you, pulsing gently with your soul's signature. You step forward, each stride pressing echoes of fire into existence. Your hand grips the throne's armrest, anchoring you fully in authority. A wave of clarity surges outward, dissolving all veils still clinging to your path. Archangel Michael nods, final and absolute, his task complete. The battlefield dissolves, replaced by a temple carved from twilight and dawn. You stand sovereign over what was hidden, deceived, and nearly stolen. A final wind stirs, heavy with the fragrance of victory and sanctified reign. Michael's voice returns, no longer a command but a benediction eternal. He declares your life sealed, protected, and blessed beyond corruption. The sky tears open into stars unseen by mortal eyes. Your crown blazes brighter, tethered now to realms untouched by decay. You walk forward, ruler of what was always yours, never to be stolen again.